sports fans, Coach Nick here, and welcome to CLNS Radio. Last night, Celtics guard Isaiah Thomas stepped into history, doing something only two other Celtics have ever done in their rich history: score more than 50 points in regulation. Not since the glory days of the 80s has the Garden witnessed an explosion like last night, so let's get to it. Here's a simple low post split, something the Celtics from the 60s originated. Picture Russell in the post, Kuzi screening, and Sam Jones coming around for the bank shot. Only in today's game, this shot is a 3, Isaiah hops into the shot, Winslow just about blocks it, but the fire has started. Simple motion offense into some pistol action with a pin down into handoff from Horford. Credit Tyler Johnson for hustling around the action, but the crafty Thomas feels him too close, gets into his shooting motion, and free throws. A real killer to a defense is the offensive rebound, as most teams sprint to the three-point line, and this possession is no different. In the scramble to find their men, they leave Thomas wide open. He feels charitable and lets the defender get a little closer, then splashes it in his eye. On the break, and why not? Just fire it up court, let it fly, and see if you're as hot as you think you are. Boom! Where Isaiah becomes a tough cover is when he attacks on the catch and can use his change of pace footwork to throw defenders off balance. Check the beautiful rip-through Euro step that gets him right to the cup for more free throws. On the sideline out of bounds, they run smart through an Iverson cut, but it's all a ruse. Watch Horford fake the ball screen, then turn around and set a cross screen for Isaiah. The Heat have to switch, and Winslow gets spun around like a top for more free throws. At the end of the half, and you don't have to tell Isaiah twice that this is the 2-for-1 situation. The Heat make a mistake, allowing the ball to be rolled up to half court, saving precious seconds for the Celtics. A simple high pick and roll, poor footwork by Richardson leaves Whiteside all by himself. The 2-foot explosion gets him up to the rim, and this easily could have been an and one. This surprising steal by Smart triggers the fast break. The Heat don't stop the ball, so Isaiah takes advantage, getting right to the cup and drawing the foul. Into the third quarter, more basic motion offense gets a double staggered pin down for Thomas. When he sees Richardson trailing by a step, he explodes off the catch into the lane. Whiteside is just standing there watching, leaving Babbitt to protect the rim, and that didn't go so well. Here's a great read out of the handoff into back screen. Normally Isaiah would keep cutting off the Amir Johnson screen, but he gets Tyler Johnson going underneath, so he flare cuts. Another attack on the catch by splitting his feet and exploding. Whiteside contests this time, but every little guard needs to master this one. Watch where the ball hits the backboard before dropping softly through. Another useful skill is to drive the ball, kick it out, then sprint right to the three-point line. This gets you an open look almost every time. When Richardson falls to the floor, Isaiah doesn't even need to get to the line for the open 15-footer. On the left wing, Thomas gets a double ball screen, Richardson can't get around, James Johnson doesn't step up, and lefties always shoot better going to their right as that ball goes clean through the net. On the out-of-bounds play, it takes a second to develop, but I love the pin down into ball screen action, and Isaiah is wasting absolutely no time as he moves to his right, hops into the shot, Willie Reed is stuck in absolute no man's land, and a wide open 3 drops through. A high ball screen is contained nicely by the Heat defense. Richardson even gets a deflection to disrupt the flow, but no matter. They just screen again, and while Reed got a little bit closer, Isaiah is officially in big head mode. Jaylen Brown goes to work down low on the block, and when James Johnson goes to double team, it's Whiteside's rotation to get to Isaiah. But that ain't gonna happen, and Isaiah gets the most open shot he's had all game. Splash. If you want to get your shooter open, have him set an off-ball screen. Look what it does to his man. The defense recovers, however, so the Celtics flow to the left side of the floor. More good defense to take away their attack. Jerebko slips this screen. Tyler Johnson is all up in his grill, but no matter. He's on fire! Down 3, Isaiah gets into the act defensively to force this miss at the rim. Then watch how he sprints back into the play. No one picks him up, and he gets the floating and one for a big 5-point swing. Tie game, 2 minutes left. The Heat allow Isaiah to use the ball screen going middle. Whiteside is trailing. Winslow steps up to contest, but no matter. A little pinball to a soft shot off the glass. When Tyler Johnson goes to a drive with his offhand, there's too much pressure, Isaiah is off to the races, and Richardson gets a little too handsy. Despite the scoring outburst, the Celtics couldn't shake the heat, and it came down to this. Isaiah out top, the crowd cheering him on to get to 50. He's got the mismatch, and yet James Johnson does an excellent job to contain the drive and force the ball back out. The Heat have them right where they want them. The clock is winding down. Isaiah has to just let it fly. Yeah! And to top it off, the Heat have to stop the clock, put Isaiah on the line, and he seals in his practice with the last of his 13 free throws. So there you have it, sports fans. Stay tuned for lots more Celtics coverage from your friend Coach Nick over at CLNS Radio. I'm in.